Breaking news out of Philly Eagles Nation. Stay close because something big might be about to happen. A move that could shake up the entire defense. A move that could give Jalen Hurts and the boys the ultimate weapon on the other side of the ball. There are real signs that the Eagles might be eyeing a blockbuster trade. We're talking about Trey Hendrickson, one of the most feared pass rushers in the entire NFL, possibly coming to Philadelphia. This isn't just a rumor. This is fire, the kind of move that turns a strong team into a Super Bowl favorite. If you think Howie Roseman is done making moves, think again. Eagles Nation, get ready because things are heating up fast in Philadelphia. With mandatory mini camp about to begin and training camp just over a month away, we've got major news and potential moves to talk about. And yes, it starts with one name, Trey Hendrickson. Rumors are growing louder by the hour. Could the Eagles be on the verge of trading for the Cincinnati Bengals defensive superstar? It's very possible. Hendrickson isn't just some average player. This guy is a quarterback's nightmare. He's had 17 sacks in back-to-back seasons. That's elite, game-changing production. But now he's entering the final year of his contract, and things are getting complicated in Cincinnati. The Bengals paid big money to wide receivers Ja'Marr Chase and T. Higgins, and now they might not have enough left to keep Hendrickson happy. He's been clear. He wants a new deal, but the Bengals aren't offering what he believes he's worth. In fact, their reported offer of $28 million per year is below what he could earn on the open market. And with no guaranteed money left on his current contract, Hendrickson has every reason to look for a better situation, and Philly could be the perfect landing spot. Even more surprising, the Bengals just released Jermaine Pratt, their veteran linebacker and defensive captain. He was one of their top tacklers last season, ranked top 10 in the entire NFL. His release saved the Bengals over $5.6 million in salary and cap space for 2025. So what does that mean? It could mean Cincinnati is clearing room to offer Hendrickson a bigger contract. Or maybe, just maybe, they're preparing to move on and trade him instead. That's where the Eagles come in. Howie Roseman is watching. You already know he's one of the most aggressive GMs in football. And if a player like Hendrickson becomes available, you can bet Philly will be in the mix. With a strong cap situation and a championship window wide open, the Eagles could make this happen. Just imagine what this defense would look like with Trey Hendrickson coming off the edge. Eagles fans, what do you think? Should the Birds go all in for Hendrickson? Could this move be the final piece for another Super Bowl run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Rate your confidence in the Eagles' defense right now, scale of 1 to 10. And don't forget, more big updates are coming fast, so stay locked in. The storm is building in Philly, and it might end with a Lombardi. Rooster Heart. Imagine this. The Eagles, already loaded with young talent, pull off another massive trade. A move that sends shockwaves through the league. A move that brings in one of the NFL's most dangerous pass rushers right when other teams are sleeping. That's exactly what could happen, because the buzz around Trey Hendrickson to Philly isn't just growing, it's exploding. And if Howie Roseman pulls the trigger, it could be game over for the rest of the NFC. Let's get this straight. Trey Hendrickson isn't just a great player, he's a proven winner. He was a key part of a Bengals defense that won 5 playoff games, and Cincinnati fans still love him for it. But now, his future there looks uncertain, and Philly might be ready to pounce. Even NFL.com is getting in on the speculation. They put together a list of 7 trades they want to see this offseason, and once again, they connected Hendrickson to the Eagles. Why? Because the fit just makes too much sense. In that article, one of the writers explained it perfectly. He said, the Eagles once dominated the Chiefs with a relentless pass rush, but now, heading into 2025, they have real questions up front. Josh Sweat is gone. Nolan Smith is hurt. Young guys like Moro Ojomo and Jalen Hunt are still developing. Adding Hendrickson could give Philly another game changer, just like when they traded for A.J. Brown in 2022. And you know what? He's absolutely right. Philly just freed up more cap space by trading away Bryce Huff, and with the post-June 1st designations of Darius Slay and James Bradbury, they created even more room to work with. So no, maybe the Eagles don't need Hendrickson, but since when has that ever stopped Howie Roseman? This man doesn't wait. He attacks. He goes after the biggest names, the boldest moves, the stars that make opposing teams panic. He's not building a roster to be good enough. He's building a machine. Adding Hendrickson could push this defense over the top. Imagine pairing him with that young core and letting him feast on quarterbacks all season long. Yes, there are some concerns. Hendrickson is 30 and he'll be 31 next season. He's also entering the final year of his deal, and he's going to want a big payday. But here's the truth, he deserves it. He's had 17.5 sacks in each of the last 2 years. That's more than any edge rusher in the league. And in today's NFL, where edge rushers are getting paid upwards of $30 to $40 million per year, Hendrickson could soon be on that list. Right now, he's making about $21 million per year. But with the way he's performed, that number is going way up. It's just a matter of when and where. So what does this mean for Philly? Well, on one hand, the Eagles have young edge rushers who are improving fast. Nolan Smith is heading into year 3, and if they pick up his 5th-year option, he'll be under team control for 2 more seasons. Jalen Hunt, a second-year player, is also on a cheap rookie deal. Then in free agency, they added Josh Uche and Azeez Ojulari, 2 high-upside guys on affordable 1-year contracts. So yeah, there's talent, there's depth, but there's also an opportunity to make this defense elite. And when you've got the money, the momentum, and the motivation, why not go for it? Eagles fans, it's your turn. Should Philly go all in and trade for Trey Hendrickson? Yes or no? Tell us in the comments. Is this defense already strong enough, or would Hendrickson make it unstoppable? The Eagles don't play it safe, they play to win. And this could be the move that makes the whole league take notice. While everyone's focused on big names like Trey Hendrickson, the Eagles just made a sneaky move that could end up being huge. They grabbed a blazing fast running back off waivers, a guy who could be the secret weapon in their return game if injuries hit. And trust me, this one came out of nowhere. We've talked about the big names, we've talked about trades, but sometimes it's the under-the-radar moves that make all the difference. And Philly just made one that could fly under most people's radar, unless you're watching closely. On Friday, the Eagles added Keilan Robinson, a young, explosive running back who could help this team in more ways than one. He was just a 5th-round pick in 2024 by the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now he's wearing midnight green. Let's break it down. Robinson started his college career at Alabama, one of the top football programs in the country. Then he transferred to Texas, where he continued to flash big playability. He's 5'8", 191 pounds, and while he never put up massive rushing stats, never more than 330 yards in a single college season, that's not really why the Eagles picked him up. It's his speed, his explosiveness, and his ability to flip the field. He's not here to be a lead back. He's here to bring electricity to special teams. In fact, when he played at Texas, he was one of the best returners in school history. He averaged over 24 yards per kick return, which put him 8th all-time in Texas history. He totaled nearly 900 kickoff return yards and even got all Big 12 honors in 2022. So what's the plan? Well, the Eagles already have Avery Williams, who they hope will be their primary punt and kick returner in 2025. But he hasn't been active during OTAs, either due to injury or just being held back. That opens the door for someone like Keilan Robinson to step in and make noise. And here's the kicker, Robinson destroyed the NFL Combine. At the 2024 Scouting Combine, he ran a 4.42 40-yard dash. That's legit speed. He also hit a 33-inch vertical and had a 105-inch broad jump. His athleticism score ranked 7th among all running backs tested. Even though his relative athletic score, RAS, is a bit different, a more detailed metric, there's no denying this guy is explosive and dangerous in space. Philly didn't sign him just to fill a camp spot. They grabbed him because he can fly. And if Avery Williams isn't 100%, Robinson might just take his shot and run with it. The Eagles are building something smart here. While they've added stars up front like Josh Uche and Azeez Ojulari, and they're looking at big names like Hendrickson, they're also being smart with budget-friendly, high-upside players like Robinson, and with young stars like Jalen Carter eventually needing monster contracts. Somewhere in the $30 to $40 million range, Howie Roseman is planning ahead. He's saving money now, building depth, and stacking the roster with both superstars and sleepers. This is exactly how you build a Super Bowl dynasty. Eagles fans, we want to hear from you. Can Keilan Robinson earn a spot on this roster? Could he become the Eagles' return specialist of the future, or is he just a camp body? Drop your take in the comments and rate your confidence in Philly's special teams this year. One move at a time, this team is coming together. Rooster. Training camp may still be weeks away, but the battles for starting jobs in Philadelphia are already heating up, and some major names are on the bubble. The Eagles just wrapped up OTAs, and with mandatory minicamps starting, the pressure is on. Here's a full breakdown of the top position battles to watch as we head toward the 2025 season, including surprises, breakouts, and a few players who might be running out of time. Return game. Can Keilan Robinson take over? Keilan Robinson didn't just run a 4.42 in the 40-yard dash. His 10-yard split and 20-yard split were elite too. That means he's not just fast, he's explosive. That short area burst is exactly what you want in a kick or punt returner. And the Eagles have a history of grabbing guys like this, putting them in the player development system and turning them into weapons. Don't be surprised if Robinson pushes hard for a returner job if Avery Williams isn't ready by training camp. Outside cornerback, who starts opposite Quinyon Mitchell? Let's talk about the outside corner spot opposite first-round rookie Quinyon Mitchell, a battle that's wide open. Cooper DeJean has been getting reps there, but Vic Fangio seems to like him in the slot and even at safety. That leaves us with a real battle between Kelee Ringo and veteran Adoree Jackson, with Eli Ricks lurking in the mix. Right now, it's a two-man race, Ringo versus Jackson. Can the young gun step up, or will the veteran take control? Inside linebacker, the Trotter Jr. era is coming. Here's one that's starting to feel like a lock, with Nakobe Dean still recovering and Jadavion Campbell not quite ready. All signs point to Jeremiah Trotter Jr. starting Week 1 against the Dallas Cowboys. Zach Bond is the favorite to line up next to him, and unless Smael Mondon has a breakout camp, it's looking like Trotter Jr. and Bond will be the Eagles' starting linebackers to kick off the season. Safety spot next to Reed Blankenship, still wide open. This one might go all the way down to the wire. Here are the names fighting for that starting job next to Reed Blankenship: Sidney Brown, Andrew Mukuba, Andre Sam, Tristan McCollum. Louis Cine Fangio himself said it's going to take training camp and preseason games to figure this one out. That means the competition is real, and a few of these guys are going to rise fast while others may not make the roster. Right guard, one man has taken over, no drama here. Tyler Steen is owning the right guard spot. There's no real competition happening right now. It's his job to lose, and unless something drastic happens in camp, he'll be protecting Jalen Hurts on day one.